How goes it, everybody? I'm Cujo, and welcome back for another Stoneblock 3 episode. So, we are in here by our little portal deal, whatever it's called, I don't remember. Inversion pillar, block.bloodmagic.inversion_pillar. And the reason we're going over here is because we're going to go here to make our mechanism stuff and our Polonium Pellet things. So we're gonna hop into this thing. See how we can. Oh, that just didn't load. Let's can we just go up? Okay, we can just go up, and this is our world. This is where we're going to be. We're gonna take up 2 chunks in this, and we're gonna chunk load them. And one chunk is gonna have like our fission fuel set up, and the other one's gonna have our actual reactor and stuff. Maybe actually do fission fuel and waste management. So I'm gonna get a we're gonna get away from this base a little bit so that we get what's it called, away from the spawning things. So I'm gonna find a spot in here to link up to, and I'll be right back with you. All right, so we're gonna start working through our mechanism stuff. A lot of this stuff is EMCable. So it shouldn't be too bad. Like, this is EMCable. Fused alloys EMCable. So we need to get started with, what is it called? A metallurgic infuser, right? I don't know how to spell. I can see it there, though. LLUR. I missed that one. All right, so let's take this. Let's EMC it. And then we can plop her down, and we can use this to start making all the things we need to make. So we're going to need diamond dust, right? Do we have diamond dust already? Or we can... No, we don't have... we can make diamond dust, which is EMCable. Because we need redstone, right? Redstone. Nope, not that. Not budding redstone. Our broken EMC stuff. Maybe it's because we have too much EMC. It's just like, no, you're cheating. You have too much EMC. We're not going to be able to do it. That's why I picked up all the other things that we were doing. We're going to need carbon, which is coal. We're going to need... What's the other stuff for the other things? I'm trying to remember all the basic mechanism stuff, because we're going to work through these circuits. So that's redstone. That's crafted from these, which is also redstone. So osmium, iron, and then that goes to diamond dust, and then obsidian. Refined obsidian dust. I'm pretty sure we made that. Or maybe we just made obsidian dust. I don't know. We have obsidian dust. Let's get that in also. EMC'd. And we need iron and osmium. Pretty sure we had this. Yeah, we do. It's just doing its thing, you know. Being all weird and stuff. Wait, we already have both of those already EMC'd. We don't need to worry about that. Alright, so if we come in here and we get... let's put a piece of iron in, right? Is that enough to get it through? Infused alloy. Alright, so I think we have everything EMC'd. We've gone through all of this. Let's collect up all our stuff. Let's see if we get anything cool. We probably won't. But I went through and I did all the pipes. I'm not even looking. I'm just going to look at my inventory afterwards. We upgrade all the pipes and all that stuff all the way up to the top tier. The tanks and the pressurized tanks. And did I not make... Oh, a fissile fuel. We need one of these guys. Apparently we didn't make this. Which means we didn't EMC it either. There we go. EMC done. Anything cool? Item transporters, netherite. Garbage. Garbage. Garbage, garbage. 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 Nothing but garbage. We have not gotten our deal yet. Our sword. Neutronium block. It's garbage. At this point of the game, it is also garbage. Oh, we probably got to switch this out. Let's see. Is it still working? Oh, no, it's full. It's full. All right, I'm going to switch this out, and I'll meet you back in our mechanism world. All right, so I have, we're on to our last stage of the ethereal deals. ethereal slate. So I wanted to hop up here. We need some speed upgrades. I don't think we need any stacks because we're gonna suck through them faster and we're making them probably. And we want the ethereal slate. This guy. And that is gonna start entering that. Look at that. Ooh, it's going so quick. Quest completed. We got another singularity. Was it this one? Yes. That'll keep pumping in. And we're down to 2 more to need. And we're working on the Polonium one today. But that just got to its last stage, so I wanted to hop in, get the singularity started so it can just make it. I just switched our chest we had out with the ender chest. And as it makes them, it's just pumping them in, and they'll go into that deal. And we have this many to do. That should get us our 2,000, I would think. Not for sure, but I think it will. All right, so I'm going to get started with making our fissile fuel, I think. And I'm going to I haven't done this before again. So there may be some skips while I'm trying to figure some stuff out. But for the most part, we're going to try to work through this backwards is how I kind of want to do it. So we got this isotropic centrifugal obligator deal. Isotropic. There we go. We're going to start with 1. I may up the size of our system here in a little bit. So this looks like it's kind of sided. It's got 1 input, it looks like. So inside of that, we need to bring in uranium hexafluoride. So uranium hexafluoride is going to be a chemical infuser with hydrofluoric acid and uranium oxide. We're getting crazy here. Crazy talking here. All right. What was it? Chemical infuser. So we're going to put this down, let's say there. Actually, it's probably need to turn it, I'm guessing. To place it like this. Like thus. There's 4-sidedness to it. I'm hoping this side is the output. See, I don't know. I think that's a liquid, right? Uranium hexafluoride. Looks like a liquid to me, but I'm not for sure. I wish it with mechanism. Oh, millibuckets. Okay. Millibucket is millibucket. I think gas is millibucket too. So I really wish it would tell you. So on one side, we need sulfuric acid coming in into a chemical dissolution chamber. We're getting nuts now. We're getting crazy. I might need to move this stuff over. Let's put it like in the middle here. Let's use up our space. So make sure we have enough space around. So then it's going to be like a boom. And then on this side, we needed hydrofluoric acid, which is a chemical dissolution chamber. And on the other side was uranium oxide, which is liquid uranium through a rotary condensator. Let's grab that one. Chemical dissolution, rotary condense. So the rotary condensator was this way, and that was that way. So let's just take this rotary condensator trail and see where it goes here, right? So that was the uranium stuff. So this is going to input into it liquid uranium oxide. Liquid uranium oxide is going to come from concentrating uranium oxide. So we need another rotary condensator. I want to kind of I'm going to put this on. So I know how far we may have to turn these a bit at some point. Right now we're just making a big expanded setup to see if we can get through this. And so we need yellow cake uranium into a chemical oxidizer. We'll make that. So chemical oxidizer we need again. And that's one of these guys. So we'll put that there. Where's the other input? Okay, we can pump into any side, I'm guessing. So then we can get a compressed EMC link with item pipe and upgrade. So we'll just pump this from this way. We're going to put sulfur. What was it that we needed in there? Yellow cake uranium. So it will know yellow cake uranium. It's going to output, not that. And that should be pulling. Okay. We had to turn the friggin' machine, which means I want to see which way. So that's the output, I think. So I'm guessing an input is on this side. There we go. Now we got the input. Not enough energy to operate. Okay, so the output's going to come out there. We need to get some gates for these things. No, it can't go there. Is that the only spot it'll go? Where's this thing supposed to output? I don't know why it clicked on that side. All right, but so now we're making the yellow or uranium oxide. So let's do ultimate. What do we need here? Logistical, mechanical pipe. Let's try the mechanical pipe and see if that's going to bring us where we need to go. No. So it's probably a pressurized tube. Let's try a pressurized tube. So this must be a gas, maybe? Yes. And it is already outputting. So that's getting, and it needs power, of course. So then that's making our liquid uranium dioxide, right? So then we can now take our, this one, right? And that's going to start pumping it out into here. Is this backwards? Because it's not going in. What do we need to toggle operation? There we go. Okay, it's going in. So now we are creating uranium oxide, which I'm guessing is going to need another pressurized tube to spit it into here, right? Now this should be getting the uranium oxide. There we go. We got one side of it coming in already. That wasn't too bad. I don't know why this started pulling before. Let's make sure we're on a pull on that. And we can probably upgrade this, right? Speed. We'll just speed upgrade all the things. There we go. And we need to muffle. There we go. Nice and quiet. All right, so we got the speed upgraded. We're flowing through. I think we're going to start backing up into each system now. So we got that side of it hooked up, right? So let's follow our other trail. And this was to make the uranium hexafluoride, I believe, right? So, yeah, we did the uranium oxide on that side, and then we need the hexafluoric acid, which is going to be the chemical dissolution chamber. We need to input some stuff. We need, let's say, can we just pump it through the back? So let's put our fluorite in here and see if it goes in. That'd be considered a pigment? No, guess not. Infused types? Gas item, there we go. There we go. Fluorite's coming in. We're looking good there. So now we need to get the sulfuric acid, which is a chemical infuser. We're going to place this way with sulfur trioxide and water vapor. Let's take the water vapor side, which is just a rotary condensator with water. And it makes water vapor. Super easy. Rotary condensator. Then we're going to get a tank, which actually we want ultimate tank. Ultimate fluid tank. And then what's the Project E thing called? I forget. I always forget what it's called. This guy. One of these. And we'll put our tank down. And this has a deal. Why is it disappearing? Let's try this. Let's try to trick it. It's not doing as I wish. I know there's a way to do this. That's not what I wanted to do. Or that. Evertide, that's what it's called. Why is it emptying it? Did they patch this so you can't make unlimited water this way? Is that what the deal is? Because I know this worked before. If I put a pipe up to it, will it update? Alright, for now we're just going to let it go. We're going to keep pushing on. So this is going to be taking water into vapor, water vapor. And then we should be able to get our pressurized tubes in here with a pull, which will then get the water vapor coming in. And so what did we need on the other side? Uranium hexafluoride, hydrofluoric acid, sulfuric acid, water vapor, and sulfur trioxide. to make this. So we need another chemical infuser. There's so many chemical infusers. So inside this chemical infuser, we need sulfur dioxide. Let's save this real quick. Which is liquid sulfur dioxide in a rotary condensator. Which is sulfur dioxide in a condensator. In a rotary condensator. So we need a couple rotary condensators here, right? So we need it condensing into... Oh no, we did it the backwards way. We just want liquid sulfur dioxide. Okay, there we go. Sulfur dust into a chemical oxidizer gets sulfur dioxide. We're getting to the edge of the platform here. I really want to stay in this chunk. So I might try to bring this like this away. We'll just bend it. So then we need another one of these guys with sulfur dust. So that should be making sulfur dioxide, right? Which is what we're going for. Because we wanted sulfur trioxide, which needs sulfur dioxide on this side. And that should be a pressurized tube with an extract on that guy. And we should be getting the sulfur dioxide in here. So what was the other side of the sulfur trioxide we need? We need oxygen, which is an electrolytic separator with water. And it will make electrolytic separator. These can't tear up, right? Like if I go here and hit uses. No, it just gives recipes. So on this side, we're going to go back. We're going back. Actually, I don't want to go that close to that guy. We're going to have to turn that anyways. That's backwards. So let's kind of do it as the way this went. Let's go here. Give us a little space to work with because we're going to need water. How much water is this using? Probably not much because it's probably getting backed up. Nope, it's not. It's still working. Nice. So we're going to need another tank. Does that work if I switch it to pull the tank? What happens if I put it in now? Okay, it stays full. We might have figured something out. So take our tank back. We're going to freaking yeet that off the world. We're going to get a new one. We're going to try it this way. Because before we clicked it, right-clicked it with the condensator guy. Not the condensator. And then it stayed. Okay. Ultimate water figured out. We did it. All right. So we need to get some power on here. And this should be... So we need to dump excess, right? Dumping excess. Oxygen needs to come over into here. Which is going to be a pressurized tube. Nope. Oh, I'm wrong. We're going to need a mechanical pipe, apparently. That is absolutely not working. We just destroyed the whole world. So it is gas. It's just we had the sidedness of the machine set up wrong. Why is that not pulling? I have it set up. Gases. Output. I thought I put this on light. So for some reason this still isn't put. Is this not the front? Fairly sure that's the front. Oh, because it has hydrogen in it. That's why. There we go. Oxygen in our pipe. It is now coming into here. Which, sulfur trioxide, I would think that would be a gas, right? Which is then creating sulfuric acid, which needs to go into here. I'm guessing this is going to be a liquid. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. But things are not running. Oh, we ran out of power because we didn't power things because we're freaking dink. We're definitely going to have to do some more muffling. Oh, we sucked out all the water. This one still stayed. We'll just have to keep an eye on that, especially when we get our deal going. Our reactor. That's going to be very key. All right, so is this going to be a gas then? Looks like a gas. Pull that. Get it some power. It is struggling. We're not making enough. Okay, we made some hydrofluoric acid, which is... I'm going to go ahead and a limb and say... It's a liquid. I'm wrong again? I need to stop being wrong. Never usually happens. So, and this is making the uranium hexafluoride, which we're going to need to plug into our deal here. How do we power this? Does this not need power? Isotropic. Nothing's going in. It's empty. This is empty. We got power, but we're not getting anything in. We have uranium hexafluoride. Can we rotate this around? There we go. So that's our output for our fissile fuel, I'm guessing. Fissile fuel is being made. Let's get a... That's probably going to have to go... Can we do like an ender tank? Let's do ultimate. I'm guessing it's going to have to be one of these. We'll probably pressurize tube to it. See if... Yeah, this is... Fissile fuel is already going in. We didn't have to do the pulley thing. I don't know why you make you do the pulley thing if you don't have to do it. So fissile fuel is going into here. And that'll give us a little bit of a buffer. A good old buffer. Alright, so that's our fissile fuel. It's super loud. I'm going to go around and muffle everything in the world. And get my quietness back. There we go. I love it so much. I wish the music played a little bit more. Do I have the music turned down? Nope, volume's still up. Alright, so everything's going. I'm going to get all these speed upgraded and everything, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I redid our system. Now that I did it for myself, I didn't feel too bad watching somebody on how they did it. I watched System again, because he has a lot of great information on how to do things. So I think I went a little too big with our sulfuric dioxide. I was running out of stuff, and I'm trying to figure out why I'd run out of it. And it's just, some machines just stop. They just stop out of nowhere, and they just stop producing stuff. They won't pump out. Like, I had this sitting up here. This was filled with sodium trioxide, or sulfur trioxide, and I come in here, and it's not accepting anything, even though it's the way it's set up. I delete that block, and I bring in a new one, and I put it in there, and it starts sucking it up right away. But we do have production going here, so we're up to 3.4 million millibuckets of stuff. So we're going to start getting our reactor going, and we're going to try to do a 15 by 15 by 15. I think it is that we're doing, because why not? So I've never done one of these. We got to set up a little checkerboard of these guys, I guess. All right, so our grid setup, I want to set up the outside dimension, because then I'll know how tall I need to bring these. So it's 3, 4. There we go, 15. All right, we got that all set up, so now we can get our reactor glass going in. And then with the reactor glass, we can just wand it all up to make it bigger. Get it all the way to the top, and we ran out of reactor glass. Takes a lot of stuff to build this big. Luckily, it's all EMCable, so I can just friggin' magically create it out of my pocket. All right, reactor glass is in. We will punch some holes in this thing. I wonder if I have enough to bring this up. I think it has to stop like one under. I did not make enough of that. It takes a lot of those things. I think something has to go on top of these, and actually I need to get rid of a layer of this. I think they have to be one under. They get covered up with casings on the top, but something has to go on the top of these also, if I remember correctly. So I think it's these the control rod assemblies, I believe, or what have to go up there. Yeah, so I think it says control rod assemblies going. So if we grab some of those, that should be plenty. We just cap these off on the tops. Put them in the right places. I could use a building gadget for this probably and set it on grid. And it'd probably be real quick. But I don't feel like looking in my system for where I put my building gadget. So that looks like we got all of those. And then we should be able to just take our... Ooh, I fell inside. And seal it off. And it should multi-block, I believe. It multi-blocked. Look at that. We built something. All right, so now what we need to do, we have this side and this side to kind of work with and keep everything in the chunk, because it's 15 by 15. Chunks are 16 by 16. So I think we have enough space to work. I know we need to put some water inputs into this, I believe. All right, so this is our reactor. We have nothing going right now. Some temp is really hot for some reason. But we need to... It's not running. It's not doing anything. So we need to get some water input, right? So I'm going to get a bunch of these ultimate fluid tanks. Let's do like 4 of them. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to come over and we're going to place them down just like so. And we're going to laser IO up some stuff. Nodes. Let's grab overclockers. Let's grab some nodes. Clean out our inventory a bit. Fission reactor port. So if we take our configurator, I don't know why I have cosmic meatballs in my inventory. How do we adjust this? So output waste, output coolant, input only. Input only. So I guess these are all on input only so far. So I'm hoping these will keep up. I'm not going to put those in yet, but on the down, we're going to have 9 extracts. Oh, we don't have our laser deal card holder. So if we need more item cards. Or fluid cards, actually. Aren't these EMCable? They are. Okay, we got our cards. So we're going to do a fluid extract. This is going to be extract. We're going to boost it. I said boost it. Oh, I was clicking the wrong ones. As much as we possibly can. So 8,000. We'll lower the tick speed. So we're going to do that. I'm actually going to do that on a bunch of these. Because I can go in my card slot and we can set these all up to do it all at once. So let's just set up a stack of these, maybe. We can't boost them. I guess we can only make them input or output. So we're going to have to boost them by hand. So I'm going to go through every one of these nodes, these laser nodes. I'm going to fill up with 9 of these. So I'll be right back. All right, so now we got to pump in our fuel, which we're going to get this out of the way. Grab another of the ports. Throw that in there. And then where's our configurator? We moved everything out of the way for our laser IO stuff. I don't know if laser IO can move gases. Does laser IO have gases? Maybe a fluid card could do it, but maybe we'll just pipe. We'll just pipe instead, right? So what we're going to set this to is, let's see, waste output, output coolant, input only. So I think we can just use input only. We're going to set an entangle block right here. We're going to get our entangler rod. Entangle this guy. Entangle binder. We're going to take our output here. Fissile fuel. 3,700 million cajillion deals. And we need to make sure that the top of this is set for gases and output. Output blue. So then we should be able to get a pressurized tank or tube. Pressure. Ultimate pressurized tuber. And slap it on this guy. And set the input to suck it out. And if we click on here now, do we have fuel going in? Yes, we have 37. We already sucked in that whole amount. We're at 0. What is going on? Why are we not creating uranium hexafluoride, which is getting created over here? It is full of things, but it's saying it can't go. This is the issue I'm having. It looks like it's going. It said it doesn't have enough FE, which is complete baloney. Maybe if we slap some energy upgrade in here, it will correct it. Let's see. Boom. Are you going now? It looks like it's going. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just randomly, like, everything's in the same chunk. There's no chunk loading issues. And just randomly, one of these machines is just freaking poops out of nowhere. And now it doesn't look like it's outputting. This says it has 512. This says it has 512. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's something I'm doing. I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's more of a packy type thing. This has 512. This is full. And this is full. So it should be fine. We should be backlogging stuff, and we should be making more fuel. Is the fuel in this still climbing? Yes, it is. So we're still making some fuel. Okay, we'll just let it run. We freaking unlock this deal, and we're good with that. So then we're going to need a coolant output, right? So let's grab here. We'll put another... Not there. Put another port down. Put it to coolant output. Let's do that. And let's just grab a trash can. I don't think we need to, because we're not using this for the electricity. So I don't believe we need some pipe. I don't believe we need to like do the other deal. What is it called? The turbine deal. Turbine guy deal. Okay, so we are good there. We have output for that. And now we need output for waste. And I got to figure out where I want to do this and what's the best scenario for us outputting waste. So I'm going to take a minute and figure it out, and I'll be right back. All right, so to deal with waste to start, we're going to put it in this radioactive waste barrel, and then we'll pump from those and get them out and bring it to wherever we need to bring it. So I'm going to just put like 10 of these down maybe. But they come in a stack, so we'll do that. So we need to make a port in here. Where's the middle? This looks middle-ish. Right here, right? So we're just going to pop down. We're going to put another port in. We'll set this to output waste. Let's do, like, there. We'll do that. And we'll just pipe into these. So these have to be piped into the top, apparently. And I just want to get our thing tested before we start making our polonium. So there, we should have this. We'll set this to extract, I guess, just to be sure. To pull out of there. So we have fuel. We need to start up our water inputs. And to do that, we're just going to put in our Evertide amulets. I don't think we need to click these. I don't know what that does, but it seemed to work on the other one, so I'm going to do it anyways. So one thing I figured out with these, I think as long as there is a draw, the Evertide amulet will stay in here. So when we put it in, it's going to start drawing and trying to fill this up. So we should have a draw still. So did we not do... Okay, we are drawing water. Input. Okay, it's filling. It's just drawing so much that the Evertide amulet it can't fill this tank. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe we'll have to downscale it a bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So if we click on here, we have our water going up. And we have waste, right? We have coolant being done. Let's start it up. Let's look at our temperature. Temperature seems fine. We're still net gaining fuel, so that's good. We're gaining coolant, so that's good. Waste is going out. Let's take a look at that. Our burn rate's real low right now. We're going to see... There we go. We do have some waste in here. It's very slow. Or no, we don't. There we go. Nuclear waste. There is some in some of them. I don't know why it goes in different ones. But we are creating waste, which is what we're going to need. I got to keep an eye on what our deal's doing. So let's adjust our... We're doing good. Net fuel. We got full coolant. Evertide amulet is looking good. I think what might happen though is once we turn this off, our Evertide amulets are going to kick down because there's not going to be a draw on the fluid anymore, and we'll just have to reset them. I believe that's how it's working. I'm not for sure. Let's try 50. Okay, 50 we're not producing enough fuel or coolant for. So let's hop back in here and do 10. I think we jumped up a little too quick. Okay, we're losing coolant and fuel on 10. Let's shut it down real quick. These are empty now. Evertide's kicked off in a couple of them. We'll try 5 this time. Fuel's going back up. We do have some waste, so that's good. Let's kick her back on and see how we're looking. Losing fuel at 5. Gaining coolant at 5. I could have swore when we looked at 5, we were doing good on fuel. But 5 is sucking fuel. I don't know what that sound is. I'm trying to quiet it down a little bit. There we go. I found it. I had to clear out the recents list. I'm just going to put it real low. So we're burning fuel. But what can you do? Right? Let's start looking at dealing with our wastes. So another quick update. I was looking at our thing, and we must have had something kick out. We got it up to 50, and we were good on pulling fuel. We are not good on water at 50 though. So our fuel is good now. Our machine kicked off again for absolutely no reason, and a pipe decided to not be connected anymore. So, but we got to work on this. We need to get some more water going in here. All right, I'm probably just going to double up the tanks, and we should be good. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so it seems like we can only get up to 20 with our current setup. I added a whole nother set of these, and they're just not getting it. I thought they would pull faster and put more water in here quicker, so it might just take a little longer to get our fuel stuff done. But what we can do now, we can get some pressurized tube. We're gonna need some more water for that guy. Let's just add some pressurized tube to these. They can't go to the front. I do not want to break the other ones. Gotta be very careful here or else we'll irradiate everything. Okay, so we're gonna have to pull off of this, I guess. And we'll put a pressurized reaction chamber down. And we're going to need another tank and Evertide. Alright, there we go. And we can put this down and get some pipe running over to it. We'll do an export on this side. And inside here, so we're getting our nuclear waste. We're going to have to set this to an export of everything also, but let's just see what we can do here first. So this is going to need power also, so we need a gate. And then I think we can plop this guy next to it, and this is just going to need water. Ooh, also. Can we just bring the water over the front? We'll just delete this connection. A little cautious with this because I've never done this before, and I don't want to screw up our base. So we're getting this full of radioactive material, correct? So we should be able to put our Evertide amulet in now. That's not what I want to do. That'll fill that with water. Oh, and then we need sulfur dust. That's right. Ooh, we're running out of, we don't have enough sides up here. We're gonna have to, and it's radiated. Ooh, we're gonna have to manually, we just cap this off. We got to manually do some sulfur, and then we're going to have to lift this up. Oh, apparently doing that empties it, so we're not irradiated anymore. Okay, that's good. Good to know. So I should be able to break this without irradiating it. Let's do that. So let's break these also. So we will have water underneath, and then we can have our power on the front. Then we need so we need 2 compressed, refined compressed EMC links. Well, I guess they don't have to be the only. You could use personal or whatever. I just use these ones because that's what I always make. And they're free. So why not? Okay, this one we're going to need sulfur dust, right? And what is it for the next one? Those pipes are just there now. It's running. So we should be getting polonium. So let's see what we need for this one. Is fluorite dust. We're just gonna have to keep on top of that because that water is not, it's not the best way. I probably should have made one of the mechanism tanks. Maybe that would have worked a little better. Okay, we can get some speed upgrades here. And we can pull these. Is it 1,000 millibuckets to make one? I guess we'll find out here, huh? Yes. And we got our first polonium. First polonium deal mechanism complete. There we go. Game over. We did it. What do we get? We're going to get our sword, aren't we? Nope. Sigil of holding. So I'm just going to output this out the back into an end chest to transport it back to our base. Then we need the spent nuclear waste. So if we take a bunch of these barrels... Alright, it's going in. Can we wand these? That stuff will decay in here, so we just need enough to make sure we can decay it, which we're not producing super fast, so we should be good. Alright, we're going to go back to the base, get our Singularity started up. It's going to be slow, but I can just AFK and let it run, and we'll be good. Alright, so we're going to set up our exporter to make the polonium. Look at that, we got 2. We have 2 polonium singularities out of the 2,000 we need. It's going to take a little bit with our current setup. I might, off camera, put up a mechanism tank to try to feed water a little better. We're doing great on fuel, as long as the stuff doesn't disconnect itself, which I don't know if it's a chunk loading issue or what, but every now and then we should get a polonium, and it should jump into there, and it'll make us all the things we need. So I'll probably just AFK for a bit too, and see how, if it's looking like I could just do it AFK and it's good, then we'll just stick with that. But we need to get to making pig iron, which is also just gonna, I think it should be a quick setup. I think I just gotta look at it and see. We'll probably use laser IO and some count cards and stuff. I'm gonna play with that a little bit and figure out how I want to set it up, and I'll bring you guys back in for our last Singularity stuff. All right, so we're gonna try it now that we got our polonium stuff done running. We are going to try and get our pig iron stuff running. So I set up a giant smeltery, and I put the controller on the back side because I want to fill on the front side. So these 3 are going to be our inputs for honey, iron, and zombie heads is what we're going to put in there to make it go. Oh, we need to get a lava tank. And tank with lava. Oh, we want a tank. Do we not EMC the smeltery tank? Seared fuel tank. We can do that. Let's just get 2 of them just to be safe. So we can pop those bad boys in right here. We just need some fluid pipe and upgrade. All right, so we should be good there. So this is ready to cook. Pig iron doesn't need like super hot, does it? I really hope not. That would be annoying. Okay, can't have lava. Whew, I got nervous there because it came up with blazing blood first. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some exporter set up. This one we're going to have honey blocks. Let's make sure we have that EMC'd, which we don't. So we got to go EMC that real quick. So I think I'm just going to put a stack upgrade in each one of these and those speed upgrades. And we'll see how we look with that. So then we're going to need zombie heads with a stack. And I'm going to do iron blocks. Block of iron with a stack upgrade. There we go. So those should be set up. If we run our cable down, I want to get some output set up here too. We need some stone because I blew a hole in here looking for the thing. Let's just do like that. That should be good to get us going, right? Then we need basins. We're going to do it like this because it's quicker to make the blocks than to make 9 ingots. So that should be good. Then underneath these, we just have to clear out for importers. Whoops. And we can probably watch this too if we need to add some speed to it. Nova, what you doing? Don't be going upstairs. No going upstairs, Missy. You're such a pretty girl. You know that? Such a pretty girl. You like butt scratches too. All right, all our importers are set up on the deals. We got to run some cable down, which we should be able to run from right here. All right, now we just have to tie into the system, and it should start pumping the things in. So we'll do that and see how it goes. Hopefully, it doesn't just fill up with other junk. So let's hop upstairs and hop into see our controller. Nothing is going in. Why is nothing going in? This is, did we miss a block somewhere? Can you not pipe into the sewer drains anymore? Does it have to be into the controller? Maybe it has to be in the controller. Maybe I'm getting confused about stuff. I kind of want to unconnect this real quick while we set up our deal. All right, we got those programmed up in. Let's see if this helps. Yes. And it seems like they're going in fairly even. So we should start getting stuff melted here. It's not fast. But it should be a lot. There we go. We got blood. Is the first one to melt. Then some honey. The iron takes a little longer. So we might have some capacity issues going. We might have to do something different. We'll see if we can keep it going good enough. There we go. We got some pig iron. We're going to try going this at a... Oh, we need a spout. Is that what it's called? Faucet. Faucet's what it is. We're going to try doing this a little bit different, I think. We're going to just get backed up the other way. It doesn't convert quick enough. If I put one lever here, will it trigger all of these? No. First of all, we need to select which one's at the bottom. All right, so we should be getting pig iron into the system now. We need a compacting drawer. Pig iron blocks. We have 2. So we plop these in our compacting drawer. Let's get some upgrades. There we go. We can clean out our inventory a little bit. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to have it only place a stack of iron, a stack of each thing at a time using a laser IO. So if we take our exporter, so we're keeping up with the pig iron. We have enough stuff in here right now that there's not enough. Why is there? Oh, we're out. How are we out of lava? Oh, is our lava generation dead? Let's go. Let's do this way then. Drain. Let's put a drain here. Exporter. There. We can do lava eggs. And with some speed upgrades. And that's good. Then we can get rid of our end tank. And we just need a fluid pipe to connect it. There we go. That'll get our lava going again. All right, yeah. So our lava's taken care of now. Oh, we need to get the pig iron back down to the bottom. It's switched for some reason. We have plenty of stuff in here to... And it's got more stuff to melt in as it frees up space. Which I don't want it to. I might take this stuff out. Because I want to let it get through the stuff it has first. It doesn't like it when you shift click it all. So now we've cleared out everything that we need to melt in there. We can start getting this going. This is going to slowly should be going up because we have enough of everything for a while. Might even be enough for our singularity because it doesn't take. It's only, oh, I guess it's 120. I thought it was 3. Maybe that's just the polonium. So it should be converting as we go. Yeah, it keeps going. So we're still outputting that, right? Was that at the bottom? I hope so. Yes. So it should stay at the bottom. Lava's taken care of. We need to get an exporter on this guy. We'll do speed and stacks. It's going to be honey blocks, a block of iron, and a zombie head. Just like that. So we'll lock that guy and we can get our things put in there correctly. I don't think we should need to upgrade it. We're not going to go through more than that. Because it's not going to take more than... Because we're only pulling a stack at a time. So on here, on the down, we want to extract. We need some cards Did I turn off my night vision? There we go. I was like, why did it get so dark in here? Item card. We want it overclocked. We want to extract. We want a count card. Well, we just want to extract everything, I guess, right? We don't need this. We want to do on the input. We want the count card. So then we clicked on the E, so that would be the west side, would be the insert count card. Did that insert something without me wanting it to? Yes. We should have worked the insert before. All right, we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. And we want zombie head. We want a full stack of this. And iron blocks. So it will only put in a stack at a time of each. There we go. So that should be good, and we can overclock the insert, which doesn't really matter, I don't think, at this point. We can node overclock that. So if there's already a stack of the things in here, it should not put it in. So we should be good with that. See if that handles a little better without getting filled up with a bunch of junk. Honey is a lot. We have a lot of honey. But now that we got all these, we got so many blocks of molten pig iron in there. That's going to be a lot of ingots. Let's hop upstairs and yes, we are done with our polonium now also, because it's been like 2 days of being AFK and running it. So let's get pig iron in here. I guess I could have seen it there. We'll export pig iron with a stack and some speed upgrades. And that should then bring us a singularity. There we go. That's the last singularity we need. So tomorrow, or next episode, it probably won't be tomorrow. Next episode, we can now start. I think the next one's going to be our last episode. So like I asked for before, if you have pack suggestions, please give them to me. Or else I'm just going to pick what I want and screw you guys. I'm not going to tell you what it is. This one we need to switch because it's got... Why would it break that? Yes, that's the block I want to break, game. It looks like copper when it's drying, and then it turns pink. It doesn't have the face on the top, though. I thought that would be cool. I feel like we can't see enough of this. We'll go this way. All right, so if you made it to this point in the video, I truly appreciate you. You are super amazing. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you got something to say it down below. And I'll see you all in the next episode, the final episode of Stoneblock 3. Bye-bye.